This is Kyle Sasser, and this is episode 29 of Great Things Tampa Bay. And today we have a little bit of a hidden spot, a little hidden hole over in Tampa, Florida. I know y'all might have been feeling a little bit left out over there in Tampa. Hadn't talked about anything over there in a while. Been talking about strawberries and St. Petersburg things and quite more than a couple interviews. So I wanted to get back to basics. So today I just tried this place over in Tampa Bay called Piccolo Italian Bistro, and it is amazing. Did a little bit of recording actually in the restaurant as I was tasting things. And we'll play that a little bit later, but basically just wanted to give you a real quick rundown. So Piccolo Italia Bistro is located over at 2140 West Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. That's basically on MLK in Tampa between the river and Armenia Avenue. It'll be on the south side. There's a big... the sign's actually the Italian tricolors, which is very similar to the Mexican tricolors, as Carmelo in the restaurant told me. Hopefully I recorded that. I'm not sure if I was, but basically he said that he moved here from Italy and he was excited because he saw, the red, white, green everywhere. And he was like, oh, I feel like I'm at home. And then, a few years later, he realized that it was mostly the large Mexican contingent we have here. So I thought that was pretty funny. So basic rundown here is I would put this as more of a like home Italian cooking. It is from the Abruzzo, and Carmelo will be mad if I pronounce that wrong because he said it to me like 3 times, but the Abruzzo area, and also Rome, Bologna, and Naples. And they make their sauces in-house. And the one thing I can say about them is that they are very balanced. And by that, that's a very vague term, I know. So most times when you have Italian food here, or, what's classed as Italian food here in the United States, it's all, it's all about the sauce. And there's usually like one key defining ingredient of the sauce that just kind of overwhelms everything. At Piccolo Italia, it's more of a balanced thing. So, for example, I ordered the puttanesca, which, as many of you know, is kind of known for its pungent saltiness. It's basically a spaghetti with capers, olives, anchovies, and a tomato sauce. And the capers and olives in most puttanescas kind of overwhelm everything else. But with this puttanesca at Piccolo Italia, like each ingredient kind of had its own say as you took a bite. So it's like you could taste the tomatoes, and then there was a caper, and then the olives were huge olives with like not the sliced out of a can variety. They're huge olives with the pits still in them. So kind of be be careful where you're chomping at on these things. And just perfect, even the herbs and stuff in it, you could pick out each one. I did also get a hold of a pepper, it was a big sliver of pepper that lit me up for a little bit. So if you do get the puttanesca, be a little mindful that that is a possibility in there. The other plate that I had was a brisket, and that was with the spinach fettuccine, which was also very amazing. And the brisket was actually slow cooked and just kind of pulled apart and was melted like butter in your mouth. It was deliciously amazing. So the actual place is kind of just it's a small little place. They have like 8 tables. When I walked in, everyone was speaking Italian, the staff and all of the people sitting down. And Carmelo came over and started speaking Italian, and I was like, I don't speak Italian, sorry. He's like, oh, foreigner, eh? And I was like, yep. But it really, just like that sort of vibe. It's very, like European. It's very laid back. The staff is very friendly and helpful. Carmelo makes a great water. He calls it his holy water. And it's basically, water with some botanicals, some citrus, and some radishes in it, which was I thought was absurd when I saw him bringing the picture out. But then I tried it and I was like, hey, you know what? I can't argue with great taste, and this stuff is delicious. So anyway, I'm going to cut over and just give you kind of the live feed now from when I was actually in the restaurant. Something new I thought I'd try out. And yeah, here you go. All right, so I'm here at Piccolo, Italia, which is located on MLK in Tampa, one block east of Armenia. And you can tell because it's got a huge Italian flag out by the road. And came here, wanted to try it out. It was written up as one of the best Italian restaurants in Tampa. And so I'm a big fan of Italia, of Italian food, if you've listened to the podcast at all. And yeah, just want to give it a shot. So started off with Carmelo's Holy Water, which is water infused with a whole blend of botanicals, including radishes, which sounds weird, but absolutely delicious. And then for entrees, I went with the puttanesca, which, if you don't know, is a spaghetti with the marinara sauce, but a little different than your normal meat sauce because it has olives, capers, anchovies, and a little bit of pepper spice in it. So a lot of times puttanescas are kind of overwhelmed by the saltiness of the olives, capers, and anchovies, but this one was actually just the blends were done very well balanced, and amazingly delicious. I had to make sure to not eat all of it, so I have something to take home to my wife. And then the other entree I tried was the and here comes Carmelo with my espresso. Thank you very much. Sorry, we're on the dessert course right now. Ah, Abruzzo. Is that in the north or the south or?
South, just the next to Rome.
Next to Rome. Oh, okay. All right. So I got my espresso out here, and oh, sorry. Yes. So the other entree I had was a brisket with spinach, slow cooked brisket on spinach fettuccine. And usually, like the savory sort of dishes like that, I usually don't go for too much. I don't know. A lot of times it comes across like pasta gravy, but the way it was made here, again, just that perfect balance. Every ingredient just kind of speaks for itself. Absolutely amazing. Currently, I'm on the dessert course with the chocolate mousse cake, and I gotta tell you, it's amazing. And I also have my espresso here. Nothing better. So I'll do a little bit more in depth on this when I get home. It was so delicious that I wanted to record right now. So that was kind of my live take. Obviously it's a little rough. My apologies. But I have never made any claims of this being a professional podcast. I'm always working on improving myself, but there you go. It is what it is. I'm not quite on the Anthony Bourdain level yet, and I apologize for that. Anyway, Piccolo Italia, they do a lot of other great dishes and specials. They read off like 8 of them. They had like some pasta that had like a rack of lamb something on it, and just everything sounded delicious. I ordered 2 entrees just so I could bring some home to my wife, and I brought it home, and she was like, I gotta try some bites of this stuff, because I was sending her pictures, which the pictures you can see on the show notes and also on our website, greatthingnstb.com. And yeah, she agreed. Absolutely delicious. They also do a pasta class that they said was booked out to September, which is bananas. And they also pair it with a dinner of some sort. So might be interested in that. And, we'll probably look into trying to do something like that just for our own personal knowledge. Like who better to learn it from than someone who is actually from Italy. Yeah. So it's definitely, as Carmelo told me when I went in there and I was talking to him, Like, they don't make any pretenses. They don't try to do anything fancy. Like, it's not Noma. They're not trying to do any sort of gastro, deconstruction sort of stuff. It's just good food from the heart of Italy. That honestly, I mean, everyone should love this stuff. It is amazing. But like I said, it's not it's just balanced. Like, it's a different sensibility from most American food, where it just tries to, it's a little too loud and in your face, I guess. Like, the food at Piccolo Italia is just absolutely delicious. And I know I'm going to be picking up some on the way home from work for the wife more than once. So check them out. The Piccolo Italia Bistro. And again, they're on MLK in Tampa, between the river and Armenia. Segment 2. Scientists at the Fermi National Accelerator Laboratory employed a ferret named Felicia to clean accelerator parts in the 1970s. So that wraps up episode 29 of Great Things Tampa Bay. I would like to thank you for tuning in. Do be sure to get out there and try Piccolo Italia Bistro. Absolutely worth the stop and your dinner dollars. My name is Kyle Sasser, host of Great Things Tampa Bay. I'm also a local realtor. So if you would like me to help you find your own great place in Tampa Bay, all you got to do is just go to my website, greatthingstb.com. That's greatthingstb.com. And on there will be a link at the top, on the top menu, for how to get in touch with me for real estate. Also, if you have any suggestions or you want to argue about something, I'm more than happy to take you up on that, or read your messages. And you can also send that message to me at the website, greatthingstb.com. I'm also on social media, pretty much all of them, just Great Things TB. So, find us on Instagram, on Twitter. I try to be active on most of those. And today we got a new band playing us out here, and their name is Stone Marmot, and this track's called Can't Undo Loving You. It's a fun little track, and was pretty innocent when I listened to it the first time, as I was driving across the Gandy Bridge on the way home. So good stuff. So anyway, this is Stone Walmart, not Stone Walmart, Stone Marmot. And be sure to subscribe, share us with a friend, and tell me about your great place in Tampa Bay. Thank you very much.
Do you feel your heart burst aflame every time you hear my name? Is my face all you ever see? Like thoughts of you haunt me. Ooh, please say you feel this too. Ooh, 'cause I can't undo loving you. Do you feel time without me slow? Like honey flows in snow. Are you saving up all your dreams so you can share them with me? Ooh, please say you feel this too. Ooh, 'cause I can't undo loving you. Please say this ain't a one-way street. I'm so immersed in you, I've lost all chance at a retreat. Do your trembling fingers demand the comforting grasp of my hand? Does my warm, sweet breath soothe your fears? Like when you kiss away my tears. Ooh, please say you feel this too. Ooh, 'cause I can't undo loving you. Please, please say you feel this too. Ooh, 'cause I can't undo loving you. No, I can't undo love.